Hi everybody, it's me Colleen. Today we're going to continue on with JoJo. And in this episode it starts with the three guys just walking and Speedwagon puts down his bag. And as they're admiring the view after getting out of the tunnel, this kid came out of nowhere and just grabbed the bag of luggage and threw it in the water and ran away with it. And Speedwagon was like, "Oh no! That had our allowance in it!" and the guy with the funny hat was like, "No worries." He starts using his hormone and starts walking on the water like Jesus. And JoJo follows along him as well. But he's failing terribly at using his chakra on his feet. Sorry, his hormone. But he does eventually get to the other side with terrible wet pants. And when he gets to the other side, the little kid is climbing up the wall, and JoJo goes and punches the wall, and the kid falls into his arm. The kid's like, "Oh my God, who are you? Where am I?" And then the guy with the hat was like, "Oh my God, this is a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap." And there's Dio on a ledge over somewhere, I don't know. And all of a sudden, zombie hands start coming out of the ground. Oh yeah, and by the way, they're in a graveyard. They didn't realize it. Zombies coming out of their graves and trying to pull them under, or try to get out anyway. And they're like, "We have to fight these zombies," and they freaking just punch them in the face and they die instantly. It's hilarious. Now, at this point, the ground starts lifting and there's what would you call it? Bloody Mary's hench people. Or I probably shouldn't say that 3 times because then something will pop out of the screen. And then Dio kind of just talks about these guys' past and what happened to them. And apparently it took them so long to get them, dead with an axe. And right as soon as they finish lifting him up, the guy with the hat tries to use his hormone on Dio. But because Dio doesn't have any blood in his stream anymore, he freezes his hand, so he was unable to use his hormone anymore. And then JoJo tries to save the day, and he tries to use his hormone on him as well. And it did not work whatsoever, even after the fact. At the end, they just get thrown off the ledge, and they're like, "My arm is frozen. I can't do anything." But JoJo does something with his other hand, and he uses his hormone on his frozen hand, and it automatically fixes everything. Now, as that happened, one of the servants jump into the water, and I think JoJo goes after. I forget. Sorry. And because he's unable to, he needs to breathe to use his hormones, so he can't use it. And the guy with the hat was like, "Oh no, this is not good. He can't fight underwater." And JoJo proved him wrong. Let me tell you that. He found a rock. He just swam, continued swimming under the water and got to the bottom where there was air coming out of this rock, and he grabbed it and breathed in that air, the air bubbles. And then he used his hormone on that servant guy, and he instantly died. And yeah, this episode is getting quite interesting. I mean, this anime. I can't wait to see what else happens, and it's gonna be great. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!